drum number 3, and that was part of what we were doing. Well, we're playing. Oh, by the way, I just found the set list. It's in my notebook. And when I was packing everything up, we found my music notebook and the set list. I just came across it like 2 days ago. And I went, Rick, look, this is where it started. It started right here, this set list. Well, what happened was my flutes didn't get packed. And you guys know I'm not the greatest flute player, but I get by sometimes if I practice a little bit. And my flutes didn't get packed. So we come up, we're in set 1, and we're about halfway through, and all of a sudden I'm supposed to play a flute. And I look around, and I have no flute bag. So I took it personally. And I went and sat down. I thought, they don't like me. I'm not as good as they are. They really didn't want me to play. That's why they didn't bring my flutes. Not like it was any of my responsibility to pick up my flute bag, but, you know, that's what I was thinking. And I go sit in this chair with our little audience. We have a bunch of noisemakers sitting out there, but I'm really feeling sorry for myself. And they're playing what is now a Moyo drum and a flute, Rick and Ricky. And this lady makes a beeline across this group of people and sits down next to me and says, "What is that?" And I said, I don't know, I don't even have a name for it. We made it out of a propane tank. Do you sell them? Or who makes it? Who makes it? I said, Rick, my husband made it. Do you sell them? And I said, yes. I didn't skip a beat. I didn't think about it. It didn't occur to me. I said, yes. She bought one when we made hers. She brought a friend up with her to pick it up from Fresno because they live down in Fresno. Her friend bought one. The ball started rolling. We have made a couple of thousand drums now. We don't use propane tanks anymore. We have our metal come to us specially. I don't have to go down. I used to go to Fresno and go to the big box stores, to Costco or to Sam's Club, and buy carts full of propane tanks. And people go, wow, you're having a big party. And I go, yeah, I sure am. You know, I could fit 18 of them in the 4Runner back in those days. I just said yes. That's all I did. And then we move forward. We moved forward and just kept making them. And they got better and better. Michael Freemeyer owns like drum number 5 or 6. Oh my God, it's hideous. Compared to what we make now, I cringe when I see that. It's like, oh my God, we actually sold those? But everything has to start somewhere. You can't wait for perfection. You have to move from where you are right now. And that's where we were then. And now our life has gone in so many amazing directions. When we moved into our house, Kim told me that the numerology on my house was a 7, and that was travel. And I went, travel? We don't travel that much. We do little trips now and then, but oh my gosh, look at where my life has gone because I live in this house with a 7. It's part of it. I'm watching the numbers on the new house. I'm watching the numbers. Watch your expectations. What if my answer had been, no, we don't sell them. Rick just made this for himself. This entire adventure never would have happened. Expect something bigger. Expect something better. In my house right now, on the wall, it says, always expect that something wonderful is going to happen. Expect something better. Expect something magnificent. Tomorrow, the world could change. And your life could go in a totally different direction simply because you said yes. Maybe, in all honesty, because you said no. Say yes when your heart says yes. Say no when your heart says no. Those are decisions. Complacency is an evil, according to Raymond Charles Barker. If you are complacent and you are just floating along with whatever's coming along, you are not standing in your power. Move forward. Find that place of power for you. Make decisions that are right for you. Own that. Own your own life. Don't worry about somebody else's opinion or diagnosis or idea. Don't let age or a fixed income or what's always happened to you before or what happened with your parents, or don't let any of that stuff stop you from being everything you want to be. Everything you want to be. Because it's all possible. Anything is possible for people who believe in possibility. Do you want to be a person who believes in possibility? Few of you are nodding. The rest will go home. Release any ability to be bored. Who here has been bored in the last 30 days? Some of you. If you have been bored, you are not thinking big enough. I have been anything but bored. Think bigger. Get excited about something. Try something new. Don't allow yourself to be bored. If you're bored, you're not living your life to its fullest potential. Grab a hold of that potential. Take it by the reins. Let go of all of your beliefs of I can't do that. Because I know that anybody who raised their hand and said they've been bored, there's something you're not doing that you want to do. But you're making excuses. If you have an idea, if your heart is filled with a desire of something you want to do, Spirit is here, ready and waiting to provide you everything you need to make that happen. If you just say, yes, yes, yes. Maybe you're going to start small. That's okay. But start and grow and learn and get excited. Dream big dreams, not little ones. Dream those big ones. The bigger, the better. The bigger, the better. If you're dreaming big dreams and you're moving forward and you're doing everything you can to make them happen, guess what? You're not bored. And you're making them happen. Everything that happens to you is because of you. Everything that happens to you comes from somewhere inside of you. And you have the option of whether you allow it to be some old belief of I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, because I'm old, I'm going to get sick, my body's going to break down. You know, Rick's aunt has a sign on the wall, after 40 it's nothing but maintenance or something like that. Why are you using this as an affirmation? This is hanging on your wall in your living room. It doesn't have to be the truth. It's become the truth for his aunts, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be for you, because you come here, you hear us talk about this stuff, and you know better. My life is so magnificent because I took a hold of these ideas 20 plus years ago, 25, 26 years ago, when I first, no, it was longer ago than that, 30 years ago, when I first was drug into Agape in Los Angeles, and I went, oh, I kind of get this. And then I started going to a Science of Mind church, and then I moved. Moving is really powerful. I moved from Redondo Beach to the Palm Springs area, and I found another church, and that's where I really got involved and decided to become a minister. Allow yourself to take what excites you, to take what interests you, and move forward with it. Make a decision to do something spectacular. You might not even know what that is, but make a decision to do something spectacular and watch your life expand in magnificence, in beauty, and in joy. Thank you.